From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Pierce off the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Felix Anudike Uzama making the tackle that time. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll go right back to Pierce. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Handoff here for Brooks. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the...
Less than a yard needed here on... Running left, it's Pierce. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. It's Pacheco again. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll run here with Pierce. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give inside to Akers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throw left side, complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pierce. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. back it goes to Pierce. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Pierce. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans pull out in front further. 13-zip. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. Broke through the tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right back to Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. With a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Dell now in motion right. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, here's Pierce. He finds space for a few yards that time. Felix and Udike Uzama making the tackle that time. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give it to Pierce. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run. It's Pierce. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First down from the red zone. Has it in close. And in for the Houston touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to the air, Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Throwing again, Mahomes. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. How about 19 yards on fourth down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Getting out to his left. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long for him here. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. To the air, Browning. Connection made to Dell. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Browning. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
to throw. Running down the left side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts everything behind this one. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Here's the give to Pierce. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Dime coverage from the Chiefs on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. His work begins at the 31. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice return there, 15 yards gained. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action, Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. To the air, Mahomes. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
The second down run by Pacheco. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Christian Harris on the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing a 4th down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
After the penalty, offense staying out to try 4th down. They'll go. It's Mahomes. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Handoff, headed left, Pierce. Past midfield at the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's Hubbard off the option. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's third and less than a yard.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Pierce up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Collins there to grab it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They send a man in motion. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. They are now set for 1st and 10. Now it's Browning. Caught near the pylon. And he gets it to the 1, but goes out just before the goal line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Timeout called on the field. So we've got a player shaken up and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing is Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And this is Pierce. And this one is stopped after getting up past the 35. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Oh, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Nico Collins, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He's got Pierce. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Hubbard again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Browning. Into the hands of Schultz. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th and 3, drive on the line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Texans getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Here's Browning. And they won't do it. That fall's incomplete on 4th down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. Throwing now. Forced out to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He cuts it to the right sideline. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field.